What is up, y'all? Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. I'm going to be going over today's price action and the one trade I ended up taking this morning during New York session. So let's get into this trade recap. So going into the day, I was very bullish for a handful of reasons. The main reason being that last night Donald Trump addressed the nation regarding on news for the war in Iran, which was fundamentally very bullish for the charts. Alongside Asia session last night, kind of just shit the bed, taking out most of, if not all of, the draws on liquidity to the downside. So going into market open this morning, it didn't really make sense to me to go lower in price. I was kind of just at the mindset of either we're bullish or I'm not trading. So we ended up being bullish, so I took a trade. Now, the trade I took, let me show you. Now, we have a market open. We had a 4-hour gap that was unmitigated alongside a daily gap, but it's the same wick, so I'll just show you the 4-hour. Gets tapped into and rejected out of, so I'm like, all right, we reject out of a 4-hour alongside of this 15-minute that we created right before market open. We tap into that at market open, reject out of that. So I say to myself, we reject out of a 4-hour, reject out of a 15-minute. There's no reason for us to go higher. Now, for the people that thought we were going to go lower, they saw us in this 1-hour gap, reject out of it right at market open, and then inverse this 5-minute gap to the downside. Those are idiots, because what are you going to target? There is nothing here to target. Nothing. It is a straight void. It is like a black hole, bro. There's no real target. So if you thought shorts were the play, you need to go watch like TJR's boot camp again or something, because it was not the play. Now, we kind of had an AMD setup at market open. You can see the accumulation with this little barcode chop we had, the manipulation with this Drake candle to the downside, and then obviously the distribution to the upside, which is exactly what I took. We had this 5-minute gap right here, which was the highest inversion at the time from the 1 minute to the 5-minute time frame. So I took the 5-minute once it got inversed with a stop at the low down here, break even at the swing high, and I targeted London high. I definitely could have left a runner, but with how price action has been as of late and how the market has been as of late, especially last month in March, I did not want to gamble my piece of the pie. I took my slice and I ran with it, making $1,130 and some change in roughly 10 minutes or so. So I was off the charts before 10, which is always good. Very A+ setup today. Price action was phenomenal. Good to start April off on a good note. There will be no trade for me tomorrow due to the fact that the stock market and Wall Street is all going to be closed due to Good Friday. So I will have a trade recap if I take a trade out on Monday. I'm going to start posting daily trade recaps, whether it be a win, loss, break even, whatever the outcome is. Y'all will see it starting Monday of next week. And until then, I will see y'all next week on Monday.